What happened to that man? What happened to that ding-dang man? What's wrong with him? All of his arms are missing and his legs. He just has floating hands and floating feet. Oh, and no neck. Oh my god, what's happened to this man? What's happened? Why is this man's limbs and neck gone? But he still has his hands and his feet and his heads. What has happened to him? Why is he this way? Find out tonight on the Video Game Valley. Welcome. It's a beautiful day today. What's the temperature out here? Let's see. Let me try to find a thermometer. One moment. I gotta find my thermometer. I need to know what the temperature is. It feels great. Feels perfect out. Ah, there it is. Yeah. Alright, what's the temperature? Ah, 72 exactly. Wonderful. Cole, thank you for the $2. Hot diggity dog from on a log. A dog on a log? Incredible. Bam, 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 bam. How's everyone doing tonight? How are you doing? We're playing more Rayman tonight. I don't know if I said that yet. We're playing more Rayman on the Atari Jaguar. Rayman. He's a guy with no limbs or neck, but he does have hands and feet and heads. I guess he has one head. He has one head. he's got kind of a eggplant body and two hands, two feet. One head that's kind of... What is it? What does his head look like? It's kind of just a blob of flesh with two eyeballs on it and then some hair. What is Rayman? What is he? What is Rayman? Find out tonight. Find out to ding dang night on the Video Game Valley. Can't wait to find out. Rayman's a friend. Well, I guess that's it. Rayman is a friend. Was a public universal friend. Anyone familiar with public universal friend? I got a pick of public universal friend. One moment. Here they are. This is public universal friend. This is them. Public universal friend. Number one friend. Rayman might be a friend, but public universal friend is friend number one. In my heart, at least. Public universal friend. Should read up on public universal friend. You should read up on them if you're not familiar with the public universal friend. Great figure in history. big fan. Rayman doesn't really live up to the legacy of friends. Public universal friend. Put forward. Got demo mode running here. I'm gonna enter the 50 lives cheat code again, just in case. But I gotta wait until the walking hand sequence. Alright, here we go. 515253. Yeah. Oh, I got some super chats. Ernesto, thank you for the 50 Argentine pesos. Wonder if someone ever made a phone simulator for the Atari Jaguar, considering the shape of the joystick. Also, how do you play Rayman on it? Phone simulator. Well, I mean, a lot of controllers had these sort of nonsense number pads on them. This wasn't like just a Jaguar thing. There was a lot of them. There was a bunch. You play you play Rayman entirely with the D-pad and the 3 big red buttons. You don't really use the number pad outside of, I guess, the cheat entry. Ernesto, thank you for the 20 Argentine pesos. I love public universal friend so much. Such a great non-binary icon. Absolutely. 100%. Alright, here we go. Art. Alright, where were we? We can go to Twilight Gulch or Gong Heights. Let's go to Twilight Gulch first. Just got a new laptop. Gonna do some game emulation tonight. What are you emulating? You're gonna play some Atari Jaguar games? Is there there's gotta be. There's like a big homebrew community, so there's gotta be a Atari Jaguar emulator. Can you get games to run better on the Jaguar emulator? Anyone out there familiar with the Atari Jaguar emulator? Jaguar is tough to emulate. I guess I can see that. Feels like it's a weird assembly. Weird assembly of stuff. Gonna play Rayman on Atari Jaguar. N64 is what I'm gonna try. Nice. I think they've got that down pretty well. Just from like speedrunner stuff I've seen, feels like they probably got N64 emulation down pretty good. Gotta get my mind back into Rayman. Where am I going? Rayman, where are you going? Philo, thank you for the $5. Love you, Jason. Have fun playing Rayman, Master of the Night Man. Is Rayman the Master of the Night? Oh, I just left the level. Do I have to get that O? N64s are too expensive. Yeah, how expensive are N64 these days? I haven't bought an N64 in a while, so I don't know. Feels like a lot of retro stuff has gone up in price, especially just this last year because of the pandemic. How do I get that? Oh, how do I go anywhere here? What am I doing? What have I forgotten? Marcus, thank you for that $2. Jaguar emulation's fine. Jag CD emulation, not so much. Oh. I know almost nothing about Jaguar CD games. I don't want to accidentally discover a number of Jaguar CD games that I actually want to get and then buy a Jaguar CD, so I'm just keeping myself in the dark. I don't need a Jaguar CD. For a full setup, about $100 or so. That's not too bad. It is expensive. Like, there was a point in which you could get certain retro systems for like $20, $30. So, jumping from that to 100 is pretty steep. But, yeah, that sounds about right. What am I missing? What am I missing here? How do I go? How do I continue? I can't be missing too much. Do I just not have a power that I need to get up there yet? I mean, I guess that's not impossible, right? Do I have to jump on one of those? Will one of those hurt me if I touch it? Run ability? Oh, do I not have the ability to run yet? A flying ring you can grab way above you. You have to glide from the edge, from the earlier ledge. Yeah, I don't seem to be able to get far enough to actually, like, get that ring. So yeah, maybe I just need to, maybe I need to keep playing until I get the run ability. Need to punch the flying ring. Alright, let's try that. After this world, you get it. So I can't need it before this world, right? I seem pretty close. Maybe I just need to do that other level first. Go from right up the top? What? What are you saying? Go from right up the top. What does that mean? Top of the hill. What top? Yeah, but you can't... Like, if I go from here, you can only, like, hair glide for a short amount of time, so it's not... that's not gonna help me get further. That's so close. Jump left over the sign? What? That's just gonna... Oh. Okay. Is this... Okay, well that worked. That sign's how you leave the level. So I just thought that this would be the end of the level. I guess not. Oh, dang, I got hit. Alright, well that was something. I had to... Is this actually like... how you continue the level, or is this a secret? Oh, I got killed again, dang it. Nope, nope, left the level. Monkey Dude, thank you for the $5. Jason, hope you're well. Finally out of the hospital today. It's been a long journey, but we finally made it. Well, congratulations. I'm very glad to hear that. I imagine it has been a long journey. I imagine there's additional recovery to do, but I'm glad that that's all gone well. Jeez Louise. No. Congratulations to Monkey Dude. Please don't get up, Rayman. Please, I know you really want to. This is just a secret area. This isn't how you continue in the level. This is just a secret. I still gotta get up there. Jason, you need to beat Bandland. Alright, I'm gonna go beat Bandland. I imagine I just don't have something that I need. I get so many people saying so many things in chat, and so many of them are just always wrong. It's hard to tell. Sometimes I get correct information. Most of the time, not so much. Boop, 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 Buddha, yeah, there's a little Buddha here. It's a little happy Buddha. You checked your blue cube recently? Think I know how to fix it? Thank you. I haven't. Would love to know any recommendations you have in my blue cube. Love those blue cubes. I'm really really itching for trouble here with my one health. Starting this level with one health. This is a Jag game that looks 32 bits or better. Yeah, this is a nice looking... Oh, no. Well, goodbye. Goodbye, Rayman. This is a nice looking Jaguar game. This is... You could look at this game and legitimately say you couldn't play this on a Super Nintendo. You could play something very similar on a Super Nintendo. But this exact game couldn't really run on a Super Nintendo. So that's a good reason to get a Jaguar. Do the math. Think of the math. Think of all the math. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Can you make llamas with hats chapter 2? No. I don't. Llamas are done. They're all dead. The llamas died. I mean, you know, if a TV network came along, if someone came along, if like let's say the Stars Network, for example, or Adult Swim or something came along and we're like, we want more llamas. And I'd be like, you got the money for that? And they'd be like, sure, we'll fund it. I'll be like, great, I'll do more llamas then. If I got that big TV money, dang it. Could do something different with the llamas. So yeah, anyone out there, if you run a TV studio, I got lots of ideas. If you specifically want the llamas with hats, I got a variety of llama-based ideas for that series. That could work as a relatively low-budget TV show. Wolfman, thank you for the $5. Coming up next on ESPN, llamas with hats. Hey, if ESPN wants the llamas, talk to me, ESPN. Alright. I gotta not die here. That's the important part. The important part in any game is usually not dying. Where do you think I'm going after this? Am I going to that? I guess I'm going up here. Hope those bombs don't get me. If you were on Dan Harmon's Channel 101 back in the day, you'd probably have an Adult Swim show now. Possibly. I did submit to Channel 101, but they didn't like my stuff. I think my stuff wasn't the right kind of like irony poisoned for Channel 101. Da-da-da-da. What if television producers told you, sure, we'll buy it, but they can't be llamas anymore? Sure. I mean, realistically, like, I could make any kind of nonsense work if I had a budget. If the TV network wants to make nonsense changes, like, I don't feel like I did everything I wanted to do artistically with the llamas. Oh, god dang it. The Llamas with Hats series. I do all of this again. So at this point, if they want to make him some other animal, sure, I'll make that work. Why? Why not? I'm good at working within limitations. Sucks that you submitted to Channel 101 and weren't able to get on, especially considering some of the trash they had. They did have a lot of trash, yes. I think it was a combination of the fact that I wasn't from LA, and like, they definitely had a certain vibe going on that I don't completely fit in with. I think it's a vibe that is mostly not held up to time. But there were some very good stuff on Channel 101. But yeah, also a lot of garbage. Jared, thank you for that $2. I always thought his name was pronounced as 2 words. Rayman? Yeah. I don't know if it's I think it's Rayman. I don't think it's Rayman. like the famous character everyone loves. Ernesto, thank you for the 50 Argentine pesos. What if they want to pull a Pinky Elmira in the brain on you and make it Llamas with Hats meet the annoying orange? Pinky Elmira? Elmira? What is that? What is Pinky Elmira in the brain? Like, I know what Pinky and the brain is. I don't actually know what Elmira. Who's Elmira? Tiny Toons? What does it mean to pull a Pinky Elmira and Tiny Toons? I mean, in the brain. It's a crossover episode of Tiny Toons and Animaniacs? Oh. I don't remember that. Creators of Pinky and the Brain were deeply displeased. Yeah, I imagine. I mean, truthfully, like, it depends on. Oh no! Oh, god dang it! I can't believe. I can't believe there's like no checkpoints here for all these ding dang platforms. Like I said, artistically, I've done everything I wanted to do with Llamas with Hats. If someone just wanted to buy the license, someone wanted to buy the rights to the characters, that would be fine. They can do whatever they want with it at that point. It's like, I wouldn't really complain unless it was like, I don't know, used for like recruitment for white nationalists or something. I don't really know how that would work, but unless it was something truly devious, I wouldn't really have a problem with whatever complete nonsense they did with the characters. If they wanted me to write it, though, I would make whatever terrible ideas they had work. There really should be a checkpoint, specifically right here. Ernesto, thank you for the 50 Argentine pesos. The intro of Pinky, Elmira, and the Brain even said it's what the network wants, why bother to complain? Yeah. Had a lot of those self-referential jokes. Anyway, yeah, if anyone out there wants to produce the Llamas with Hats show for a network, you know, get in touch. It's the sort of thing, like, Llamas with Hats has enough cultural cachet, I think, that given the low budget it would have, given the super low budget it would ultimately have, I think it could make its money back. It's a Netflix thing or an Adult Swim thing. I just don't have any representation, so it's like, where am I guess I'm going up. Nope, I guess that was the end. I guess I didn't make that jump. Velo, thank you for the $5. Llamas with Hats, the movie. Carl is racist now. I mean, sure. I mean, he is. What would I have to do to get people to not like Carl? I mean, I guess that might do it. I don't like the idea of doing that. I think the main reason to not have, like, Carl presented as a racist is just because, like, people like the character too much. Dang it. It's like, however many... There's a thing I learned early on in my my career, that it's like, if you have a character you want people not to like, if you have a character who's, like, genuinely abysmal, you can't make them funny. If you make them funny, people will like them. They can't be too funny. You just end up... You have the character doing terrible things, and people just like this character. Like, Llamas with Hats is cartoonish enough. It's not a big deal, but there's definitely, like, characters I had... Oh, no. Okay. Oh, no. That I would write differently these days. Jared, thank you for the $2. I'm sure Quibi would have paid top dollar for it. Yeah, they might have. I should have gotten some of those Quibi bucks. Bilo, thank you for the $5. Llamas with Hats, the movie part 2. Carl storms the Capitol. Yeah, see, none of Carl's stuff is, like, politically motivated, so that wouldn't super work. Carl's just a murderer. Carl's just a killer. Ernesto, thank you for the 20 Argentine pesos. The good old BoJack Rick Sanchez issue. Yeah, that's like a modern example. I mean, they did a much better job with, like, BoJack, especially, like, over the last 2 seasons or whatever, with dealing with that. There was an interview with, what's his name? One one of the pythons. One of the Monty Pythons who's in Faulty Towers. Daniel Cleese. No, Daniel Cleese. Danny Cleese. What is his name? It's definitely not Danny. It's definitely not Daniel. Kevin Cleese. What's this guy's name? Why can't I remember it? Bill Cleese. John Cleese. There it is. He's said enough nonsense recently that I've done all I can to forget him. Anyway, John Cleese. Good old Danny Cleese. He didn't like how people responded to his character on Faulty Towers, where like people liked his character. It was like he specifically wrote the character as this like kind of irredeemable jerk, but because of how much he made people laugh, they ended up just liking his character, and he hated that. He hated it. Nope. I imagine I have to, like, use the momentum of this, right? What am I supposed to do here? Did he do horrid things? No, he didn't do horrid things, as far as I know. I mean, maybe he did. It was just like, he's one of those, like, older comedians that recently, like, came out hard against cancel culture and all that. It's just that kind of thing, you know. I think he was like had this thing in defense of J.K. Rowling and stuff. I don't remember exactly what it was. Like, I don't think he assaulted anyone. I don't think it was anything like that. Marcus, thank you for the $5. Ever worry about what happened to Matt Fury happening to you? You have an opinion about Pepe and Boys Club? How about Neil Kirby's comments? I have no idea who Neil Kirby is. I think it would be statistically... like, I cannot imagine... The whole Pepe situation's like... It's not often something like that happens. That's not really something I worry about. Like, that would suck if that happened. that would suck if a particularly foul group decided to use one of my characters as, like, their mascots or whatever. But I don't really anticipate that happening. Can't see any of your characters being used that way. Yeah, like, I don't think it's like the right art style even for that kind of thing. Cannot believe I gotta do all this in this level just to get to the end and maybe die right at the end, because I still don't know how to make that jump. Like, I think I know what I'm supposed to do. But maybe I don't. Do you see the super chat from Jason Black? No, I must have missed it. One moment. Jason, thank you for the $4.99. Would there be an Adult Swim show you'd want a parody for their April 1st special? Like Michael Cusack did with Bush World Adventures. Well, I'm not familiar with their April 1st special, or Michael Cusack, or Bush World Adventures, so I don't know how to answer this particular question. Like, I haven't had cable in years. Like, since 2006, maybe. 2003. Yes, 2003. I just haven't had cable in a while. I used to occasionally tune into Adult Swim stuff, and like I would get, when I was in college, I would pirate some of their shows illegally. But yeah. Michael Cusack's famous YouTube animator. Bushworld Animations was a Rick and Morty parody set in Australia. Let's see. When am I supposed to jump here? Goes from the top of the head to the lower right. Yeah, I'll try that. I mean, I've tried the other way twice and it hasn't worked. What sucks is if it doesn't work, you will die. Like, I guess it's possible to make it back to the orb. Can you ledge grab the cloud? I tried. It's an auto thing. Like, it's not a button you have to press to ledge grab. So far, Rayman has not ledge grabbed. Alright. Alright, so that didn't work. But did it not work because that's the incorrect time? Or was my timing wrong? Well, I think I got the timing right there if it was the little jump. The little bump. I think maybe that's not it. How did you not grab ledge? I think maybe I just can't grab that ledge. I think I need to make it onto the cloud. I think I can't ledge grab a cloud. So now I gotta figure out, should I try it the other way? Should I try it that way again? What should I do? This last jump. The fact that it's the last jump, too, is really obnoxious. That's what the walkthrough says. Jump on this ball and jump right when it's on his head to reach the sign. Maybe I just need to jump from the ball and not when it's moving. Be quiet and drive far. Thank you for the $5. Have you ever thought about bringing back the Cloak, The Amazing Adventures of Dr. Fabulous? At some point there'll be like some remake of the Cloak. Maybe. I feel like it's been long enough to either do it or not do it. I feel like I don't know. It would definitely be a remake at this point. Is there a name for this level? There is. I don't remember what it is. Oh no, that's the ball. What am I doing? Alright. Oh! I ledge grabbed. You can ledge grab. You can ledge You can ledge grab, but only if you haven't jumped off the orb when the orb was moving. It's so easy to ledge grab when you're just jumping from the non-moving ball. Unbelievable. Jumping from the moving ball, we were like much closer. We were like further up. Before. I don't know what it is about jumping from the moving thing. Unbelievable. Can't believe it. Terrible. Dang it. I have gotten hit too many times. Oh, never mind. I'm good now. Oh, God. Will the cloak still hate communism? I don't really know what the cloak would be without that aspect. It's kind of the cloak's whole deal. Came up with the cloak, the character I came up with when I was in high school. Oh, here's the end of the level, great. I got really into like anti-communism propaganda from the United States. Save, yeah, let's save the game. Cloak is kind of a manifestation of that. Let's go to Mr. Sax's Hullabaloo. Anyway, I think... Oh, no, I didn't mean to leave the level. If I was remaking the cloak again, the satire would be much more on point. I think in a lot of the especially the early stuff I did a pretty poor job of like, whenever you have like a bombastic character, it's people like that character. People repeat the lines unironically. Or they repeat them ironically in a way that, I don't know. I would just write the cloak differently. The cloak's no good. The cloak is not someone to be emulated. No politics, them's the rules. Them's not the rules. Like in general, we don't have a lot of political talk here. Because it often leads to stuff that is against the rules. But this isn't like... I don't know. I feel like in 2021... In the 2020s... I mean... such a big part of daily life and discussion. It's nice to get a break from it, but to have it not be able to be brought up whatsoever, I don't know. What's everyone's favorite wedge issue? Let's go for some light politics. What's a political issue that nobody except for you cares about? A light issue. You know, something that you care about. You know, not something not something that's like of dire importance. Not something that's as world-ending. Dogs should vote. Yeah, I got a few dogs should vote stuff here. Legalize marijuana. I don't know if that's a wedge issue. Oxford comma, firmly against it. Goodness. I don't know if these are political issues. Dimmer switches, save energy and cost. Dimmer switches for all. There's a wedge issue. Government funding of dimmer switch replacements. Everyone gets a dimmer switch. Medication stock bottles need more regulation to easily prevent them from being visibly similar. Also, not allowed to be made with white plastic, which consumes a lot of ink for no reason. There you go. That's a good one. These are the sorts of wedge issues I can get behind. Stop Ken from simping for Barbie? That's like Ken's only good quality, though. What is Ken without that? Yep. We're back here. I don't understand. I don't get it. Mr. Meow, thank you for the $5. Legalize RGB. Have they illegalized RGB? Is that illegal? I also want to see the trend of green grass lawns done for. That I can get behind. Boy, I'd love to have just a bunch of rocks out front instead or something. So something doesn't require a bunch of constant watering. Jared, thank you for the $2. About when KFC replaces wedges with fries. Did they do that? Did KFC replace wedges with fries? They need to re-release Magic Earring Ken. They do. Yes. I'll get behind that. A government mandate to the Mattel Corporation. Lights and traffic lights should be different shapes to help colorblind folk differentiate them. Yeah. That's a good wedge issue. My neighbor legit has rocks instead of a front lawn. Much better for the environment, those rocks. Supposed to go down, maybe? No. can't tell. Did I come from that way? Did I come from that way? Oh, we're going this way. No, we didn't. We didn't come from this way. There's a bug here. Don't think there's ever a good excuse for a homeowners association. I agree. Get rid of it. Another excellent wedge issue. Should be more punishment for food waste. I could get behind that if it was like for the food companies, the like huge farms that just toss out all the ugly food they grow and only sell the good foods. If they were required to sell all of them. I don't know. I don't really know how that would work out. There is a ton of food waste. I guess part of it would... Oh, what's this? Stores shouldn't be allowed to destroy still edible foods. Yeah. I know there's, like... a lot of like grocery stores and restaurants and stuff just get rid of tons of food and stuff. And considering how many people go hungry, it's complete nonsense. There should be some sort of I don't know what the solution exactly for that is. Maybe government liability protection against lawsuits, 'cause that's usually the excuse given, right, for why they don't just hand that food out to people. I imagine I'm going down here. There was a bill a few years ago to allow donations of old food without liability that passed the first house, but Congress hijacked it and turned it into a defense spending bill. Of course. They love doing that. Everything gets turned into a defense spending bill. It's their favorite thing to do. I'm not gonna try to get that. Seems to be a big mouth of some sort here. Where am I going? No? Okay. I guess I wasn't going there. Alright, I guess I gotta go in the mouth. Oh god, no, no. Limit of 2 terms for all politicians? Absolutely. You shouldn't be in Congress for 50 years. That's too long. It's too much time. Term limit for Supreme Court justices? Yes. Term limits for everyone. Gotta get those jerks out of here. Disney must lose its copyright so I can write terrible Mickey Mouse fiction. Yeah, copyright laws should be changed. we got it's too many years right now, all because of Disney. It's too many. By the time stuff gets added to the public domain, it's like, what's the point? I mean, it's nice when stuff gets added, but just need a whole rewriting of copyright laws. Oh no. Oh no, oh dang. Okay, I'm in a real pickle now. Alright. Alright, I'm out of a pickle. Kind of. I did get hit probably too much. Son of a gun. Jared, thank you for the $2. Reallow but not require indoor smoking, vaping. You might be on your own on that one. I don't know how many people are gonna be pro indoor public vaping, but get out of here, you son of a gun! Get out of here! Oh no, you're back! How did you get back so quick? Alright, here we go. How do you even... How would one even get... I guess I would have to grab the ledge. I bet I can get that. I bet I can do it. Yes! Yeah, we got it. Alright. So there's some symbols here. It's nice having this wedge issue discussion. Like, this is all politics. This is all politics. But it's nice talking about political stuff that doesn't make me feel like I need to go to sleep. Jump between the symbols up ahead. You'll take at least one hit. Duck under the spikes. Then swing your way up the trio of rings and smash the 6 cage on your right. Drop down from here. Jeez Louise, alright. Oh, I see. I don't super see. Okay, I need to do that better, I guess. I don't really... It seems kind of finicky. Having those extra lives appears to be important, though. I think we probably won't continue Rayman next week. I find these levels just a little bit too difficult to, like, really be enjoying playing them. Like, I don't mind difficult platformer stuff. It's just, it doesn't feel good enough. This isn't like a Celeste or something, where like just everything feels real good the whole time. It doesn't feel bad, it's just, you don't have the, like Rayman's movements and everything feel okay, but occasionally you run into something like those symbols, where just like, those symbols in particular just don't feel great. It doesn't seem to move in a logical way. Beautiful game visually, but mechanically it seems real tedious and sluggish. Like, I don't mind the, like, a lot of the sluggish platforming and stuff. Like, it's well programmed enough that like, Rayman generally moves where I expect him to, which is important in a platformer. And a lot of these, like, similar platformers don't really have that feeling. So, like, when you're doing platforming like this, like, even with, like, getting around the bombs and stuff, like, I feel like I have the controls needed to do those little jumps and not get hit by the bomb. So all of these jumps they're pleasant, they're fun. But like it's the moment you end up with some new mechanic or something, it's like it's just a nightmare. It just doesn't work. There's just sections of this game that just doesn't work. And the fact that you have to end up replaying so much to get back there. There's enough that brings the game to a halt. Yeah, when we were playing last time, we only ended up seeing like 1 or 2 of those types of segments, I think. And then this week, it's like every level. So I think this will be the final Rayman on Atari Jaguar stream. Alright, we don't need that, we already have. Small platforms with enemies is already a user hostile decision in the wrong way. Like, yes, but like, there's a, like, I can feel my personal platforming skills come into play there in a way that I enjoy. Like, I can deal with that. It's like, those are the sort of, like, quick timing jumps and stuff that I can make. On account of, like, having played platformers since I was, like, 8. But stuff like this, it's like, alright. Like, how do I not get hit? I don't actually know how I'm supposed to not get hit. I think maybe you have to get hit. Oh, we got a boss here. Got a big saxophone boss playing the big old saxophone, eh? Oh no. What's happening? Am I supposed to be on that side? What just happened? Alright, we're going again. Alright. Occasionally ever play Cuphead on stream. Well, that's not a retro game, so no. I mean, who knows? Maybe one day. Was I supposed to be on the other side at that point? I can't tell. Okay, so this section right here just ends up not really making sense unless you've... The saxophone gets too close if you didn't end up hitting all of the notes. So that's what the problem was. Oh my god. Yep. Jeff, thank you for the 50 Argentine pesos. This game could definitely take a lesson or two from the master of platformers, Alf, the Sega Master System. Yeah, Alf. We could all learn something from Alf for the Sega Master System. Jared, thank you for the $2. Require first sale doctrine on digital goods. What is first sale doctrine? Yeah, once again, this section just didn't work when we missed the the one note. Oh, jeez. Jeez Louise. Oh, dang it. Beep beep. Dang, that should have been a hit. Why is Rayman enemy to saxophones? Answer me that, God. Oh. Get him. Got him. Oh my god. Did it. Oh, we need 3 more hits. No, no. Dang it. God. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. Sorry, everyone. We're gonna lose this fight. Talking about the saxophone. Talking about that. Oh God. Yeah, there we go. I imagine we start back at the beginning, right? No, is this... This is not the beginning, although the saxophone does have more life now. That's okay. Wow. Wow, wow. It's absurd that the back punch sends it the other direction now, but didn't before. Absurd, I say. Alright, 3 more hits. No. Gosh darn it. Gotta be ready for that note when it comes out. Gotta be ready for the note. It's the note. Got him. I was ready. I was ready that one time. Alright, one more hit. And this saxophone's done for. You hear me? You're done for. No more saxophone. Got him. Got that son of a gun. I guess the saxophone seems fine. I don't know what that was all about. Alright, what do we do now? So I'll save my game. Game saved. I guess we gotta go to Mosquito's Nest. I don't think we can continue in Twilight Gulch. Let's go to Mosquito's Nest. I remember why we haven't. I remember why we haven't beaten this yet. Yeah. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. It's all coming back to me. I remember everything. No. Gotta be smarter with the timing of this. Oh god. Is that being smarter with the timing? Maybe. We made it here, that's good. We got power up, that's nice. Rayman creeps me out for some reason. Yeah, I think Rayman is a creep. It's good at creeps you out. I got good instincts. It's a no good scoundrel. No, this way. Yes. There we go. That man's got a gun. I killed him. He tried to shoot me, but I was having none of it. I hate how quickly the enemies respawn. It's like, if you're just slightly off screen, they're back. A lot of bombs that live around here. There's a lot of bombs living here. Oh yeah, oh god, I forgot about this thing. Oh no. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to see that thing again. There we are. Well, that was useless. Can you charge your punch while moving, jumping? No. No, it stops you as soon as you start charging your punch. Look at that flower. That's a nice flower with their little mushroom friends. All flipping out. Gosh darn it. Is this the first Rayman? Yeah, this is the first one. This was originally an Atari Jaguar exclusive. That's how it was developed, at least. Imagine if Rayman had never continued beyond the Atari Jaguar. Imagine if there were no rabbits. Imagine if it had just been Rayman on the Jaguar. Had never come to any other consoles. Had just been a Jaguar exclusive. the YouTube animator Felix Colgrave. He made Double King. What do you think of his style? I don't know why I read that comment out loud, because I'm not familiar with him and have not watched that, so I guess I have no comment. Yeah. I got no opinion on that. I'll be honest, I haven't seen a whole lot of YouTube animators. I used to follow a lot of online animators in like the Newgrounds days. I still follow some of those. Still follow some Newgrounds animators, but Felix Colgrave's a wonderful animator. I'll have to look him up. I just died. What is that? What is that follows me? Oh, it's a mosquito. Oh, jeez. Alright. It's a mosquito with some sort of very strange pod. Should have gotten that pee. That would have been real helpful. Back again. It's called a bzit. It's called a bzit. I see. He's the Double King guy. I mean, I haven't heard of a particular. If I'm not familiar with a particular artist, I probably don't know their work. You could say, oh, he's the Schnabel Bobble guy. The Snoof guy. The Snarflewarf. God. He did the gray box. You know, the gray one. God, this thing. Speed is harsh. Yeah, it's like if... Dang it. When it gets up to that speed, if you make one mistake, it's just you lose all your life. You can't catch back up. You like David Firth? I do like David Firth. There were people who were big on Newgrounds back in the day. I probably am familiar. Oh God. Yep. There's just no way. If you get hit once, you're done. Think about Ego Raptor. Aaron doesn't do like animations anymore, does he? I mean, I like Aaron. I don't really talk. Follow each other on Twitter. That's about it. Or like Twitter mutuals. Well, I guess this is the end for this level. I don't. You gotta be perfect there, or else it's the curtains. It's the ding dang dong curtains. We don't talk anymore. It's not that we don't talk anymore, it's just that we were never like friends. I was familiar with his stuff, he was familiar with my stuff. That's about it. It's kind of like being coworkers, I guess. It's kind of a coworker situation. Maybe you need that run power up for this boss. I mean, there's no other levels to go to. If I don't think there's any way for me to get the run power up before this boss. If there is a run power up, I'm still not convinced there is. Aaron and company seems to be in a YouTube Red spin. I don't really care for it. What's going on with YouTube Red? Are they just doing like YouTube Red exclusive content or something? I mean, YouTube's like ad revenue. It's nothing. it's so bad, and it's so much worse now. Like YouTube has made a bunch of policy changes over the past couple of years that have made it even more impossible to make revenue. YouTube Red's still a thing. I don't think is it still called Red? It is still a thing. I don't know if it's still called Red. YouTube Premium now. Yeah. Glad the Grumps do what they do, and I guess I understand the current landscape of YouTube. You don't really have any options but try to sell shirts and advertise junk. It's terrible. I mean, it's like selling shirts and stuff is like, that's just what artists have done for decades, whether it be bands or graphic artists or pretty much anyone. I mean, shirts. there's much worse ways you can make money as an artist. Get out of here. Get out of here, you mosquito. Like, I've seen some YouTube channels do like genuinely gross kind of revenue stuff, but it's not shirts. Shirts are nothing. Shirts are fine. That's like, you know, selling a product. Each video starts and ends with a 5-minute ad for man shave. I'll tell you why that happens. Like, I find those annoying, but at least those are easy to skip. The reason that stuff happens is the Detective Heart of America feature film. I keep thinking I can jump on top of these because of the green part, but I definitely can't. The Detective Heart of America feature film, like on YouTube in terms of like ad revenue, I think it's made like $300, something like that. Over its entire life, it's made like $300. Like ad revenue pays so little. It's almost nothing. Like I'll put out videos, and like there's some videos I put out where I've spent weeks on the video and it makes like $70 in terms of ad revenue. How do you avoid that? Jeez Louise. Now those advertisements, stuff like the man shave stuff, like if you've got a video that's making, you know, that's getting like 200,000 views, you can get like $4,000 to $8,000 for running one of those ads. That's why you see those ads. If you're a channel that consistently gets a good number of views, you can get a decent rate for running those promos. And it's like, I'm not saying that those ads don't suck. They do. But a lot of it is, you know, the fact that the way YouTube is set up, you just cannot make money off of just YouTube ad revenue. Okay, I just have to duck, that's fine. Oh, dang. Hate the ads they include into videos. I've seen some channels do decent, like try to put some creativity into it to make it seem less soulless. Although it that could be worse depending on what they're advertising. If they're advertising something like, you know, Dollar Shave Club or whatever, it's fine. It's like, it's nothing morally reprehensible about Dollar Shave Club as far as I know. That kind of stuff. I've seen some YouTubers advertise like some predatory lending stuff though, and that's like a whole other deal. I shouldn't get... Oh my god. Just kill me. I don't have enough health. Just kill me. Just kill me. I can't survive this fight. It goes on for so long. I think I should avoid getting that P for now. Get out of here, you son of a gun. Dang it. Forgot about that part. If a YouTuber started running ads for Raytheon. There was like I think it was a podcast, I don't remember. There was some YouTuber or podcaster or something that was... Oh no. Oh no, It's going for the P. Who ran ads for some defense company. I gotta sign up for the NordVPN stuff. I gotta start running NordVPN ads on my my channel. Yeah, all right. I'm doing pretty bad here. NordVPN. I think they pay a decent amount. I think that's why you see a lot of NordVPN ads. Oh no, what have I done? Don't jump there. This bug's a huge pain in the butt. Let me tell you. Average Joe doesn't even need a VPN. No. But, YouTubers need that VPN money. So, gotta sell those VPNs. Blue Apron time. I signed up for one of those services once. It was a ripoff. Primarily. I forget what the service was. It's one that offered vegan stuff. It just wasn't particularly good. And also it was expensive. Oh no. Oh god. Oh my god. This bug has just one more hit. If I can just hit this ding-dang bug one time. Oh no! I jumped. Jared, thank you for the... God. Thank you for the $2. Super chat, the only way you make money is from these. Yep. Yeah, it's just super chat. I mean, I've probably gotten a couple people on Patreon because of this stream. So there's that. But it is primarily super chat, yeah. Dang, I'm doing real bad here. I gotta do better. Got suckered into a 3-year contract with a VPN company. That's rough. Make more money at super chat or ad revenue. Honestly, the super chats I make from this stream essentially equal the ad revenue I make from like the whole channel. It ends up being about equal. Whenever I look at like my top earning videos, it's always llamas with hats, and then whatever streams got a bunch of super chats. I keep wanting to jump at the wrong time. Good lord, this fight is annoying. Yeah, it's not particularly good. I hate these sorts of patterned boss fights where, like, you have to memorize the pattern, but, like, the stuff you have to do for certain instances are the opposite of what you have to do for other instances. So it ends up being less about memorization, more about not trusting your instincts and waiting a little bit. Oh, God. Alright, one more hit. And that's it. We did it. Mr. Meow, thank you for the $10. Llamas with Hats Netflix live-action adaptation when? As soon as Netflix wants it. They can have it. If they want to do a... Llamas with Hats adaptation, absolutely. Great job, Rayman! But you'll be going through more perilous traps. With this, you can grab things with your fist. To grab, use the C button. Alright, so I can grab now. Yep. That's why we couldn't get through that level before. So we couldn't grab. Start a copy. Kickstarter to pay for a copy of Pepsi Man and the Noid. Well, I have Pepsi Man. I have a repro copy. I do not have an original copy of Pepsi Man. But I can play Pepsi Man on stream. I try not to, there's some games. There's some games that, like, I feel like they used to be obscure, but then, like, Angry Video Game Nerd or someone did a video about it, and so it's like one of those obscure games that everyone knows about now. I try not to play too many of those. I know people like seeing them, but I prefer exploring. I feel like I should keep those stretched out because I'd run out of those pretty quick. Save. I probably should save. Like, I played that LSD game on the PS1. That was one of those. Played that one. I'll probably play Pepsi Man this year sometime. Bubsy 3 for the N64. We've played every Bubsy game on stream. We've played every one. There's not an N64 Bubsy game. Almost. We did, yeah. I had a Bubsy stream a while back. We played all the Bubsies, including the Atari Jaguar exclusive Bubsy. I meant PS1. Yeah, that's Bubsy 3D. Definitely not an N64 game. It's got a PS1 quality to it. It's a great game. It's an excellent game. I think Bubsy 3D actually deserves the notoriety it has. I think it's a masterpiece. Unironically. There's not a lot of stuff that I like ironically. Dang it. Bubsy 3D I genuinely like. I think Bubsy's quips are the best in that game. I think artistically it's interesting what they're going for. Your most disliked game or type of game? I don't know what my most disliked game would be. Like, there's some games that are very frustrating to play, but I think most disliked would probably be like there's a couple games I played in my life that I've just been like, morally I dislike this game. I can't think off the top of my head what those are, though. Shmups? I don't dislike shmups. I love shmups. I'm bad at them. I'm bad at them, but I love them. Helen, thank you for the $5. Hello, Valley. Wanted to let everyone know 14th was Xena Pancake's 4-year gotcha day. She was 11 then, and 15 now. Adopt old cats. They deserve love. They do. I love old cats. Well, happy gotcha day to Xena Pancakes. Beautiful cat. Well, that's a death. Anyone playing any good games? Anyone playing any good games? I got tired of I've been playing what was it? That Ubisoft Gods game. I forget what it's called. I usually reach a point in those games where, because I like doing all the side quests, and there was just too much stuff. It's too much stuff. Ran out of patience with it. Godfall? That's not Ubisoft. No, it was the Ubisoft Greek Gods game. I forget what it's called. Terrible writing. Terrible writing in that game. Immortals Phoenix Rising. Yeah, that was it. I stopped playing that. I enjoyed moments in that game. Not any of the writing, but moments flying around and stuff. God, I'm getting killed by these rocks. What I'm playing now is, started playing Iconfell. It's like a retro-style RPG. Oh my god. I like it a lot. It's a good game. Recommend Iconfell. If you got Game Pass, I think it's on Game Pass on Xbox. Otherwise, I think it's on a bunch of different platforms. This might be... This might be where we leave off. I feel like I just don't have the patience right now to get through this nonsense. But yeah, I think it's on Switch and PS4 as well, although I'm not 100% sure. I think it might be on itch.io as well, or Steam or something. I don't know. I can fill. I can fill. It's doing a lot of good stuff. I can fill. Best game I played in a long time. Night in the Woods. Brilliant exploration of working class struggles and mental health issues. Super funny and charming. Yeah, I like Night in the Woods a lot. It's a very good game. If you like Night in the Woods, I recommend, what do I recommend? Oh god, what's the game called? I can never remember the name. Wander Song. I love Wander Song. Also, Muta Zion. If you like Night in the Woods, I recommend those two. Wander Song, like... Wander Song, I looked at like the art style and looked at some videos of Wander Song, and I was like, this looks like it'll be cute. But I didn't have like high expectations for it. Well, Wander Song is incredible. Wander Song is a masterpiece. Wander Song is, I think, one of the... Oh my god. One of the great underrated games of the last 10 years. Muta Zion is also incredibly good. Like that's an extremely good game too. If you like that sort of like adventure game where you're walking around and talking with characters and just that has a story that's impactful and characters that are memorable that you want to hang out with. Yep. I missed that one. I guess that means it's death for me. Helen, thank you for the $5. Also, a grown man asked me what a capital letter was today at work. I need everyone to know the only way I could explain it was the big letter. That's it. That's what it is. Helen, thank you for the $2. Call center work is wild. Yeah, I imagine it is. Any work where you're dealing with customers. We played Kentucky Route Zero. Yeah, Kentucky Route Zero's, the fact that that didn't get, like, Game Awards. Kentucky Route Zero, just like, I personally connected a lot with Night in the Woods and Wander Song and Muta Zion. Kentucky Route Zero is one of those games that, like, I did connect with it, but also... but also it feels like just some... I don't know, it feels like, artistically, it feels so above so many other games. It's like playing that for the first time. Feels like reading a novel, and like halfway through you're like, I think this is one of the best books ever written. very good. It's just, what a masterpiece. What's Night in the Woods about? Capitalism. Also a depressed cat. Alright, well, that's it. we're at 2 hours. Still don't think I enjoyed playing it, but it's one of my favorite games. Is that Kentucky Route Zero? Yeah, like, I did enjoy playing it, but it's definitely, it's not as quick a recommendation to everyone that some other games would be, just because it is like, it is very dense. It's like recommending Moby Dick to people or something. I do think that it's an important game that people should play. But I can understand people not being like in the right mindset to get through something like a Kentucky Route Zero. Alright. That's it for tonight. Special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. Greatly appreciate the support. Mwah, all of you. I will be back tomorrow, continuing D2 on the Dreamcast. Blora's adventure continues tomorrow. Yeah, those are some games I recommend. Night in the Woods, if you haven't played it. Wander Song. Mutazione. I think Wander Song is also on, what is it? Game Pass. I recommend, Kentucky Route Zero. Umurangi Generation. That's coming out on Switch soon. Iconfell. Been playing that. I'm currently playing Iconfell. If you're looking for a game with queer and non-binary representation, that's Iconfell's the game for you. Night in the Woods has a great soundtrack. It does. It does have a very good soundtrack. Iconfell does something that I appreciate. Let me tell you what Iconfell does. This will tell you a little bit more if the game is for you or not. I played a number of games, like the ones that I just mentioned, that have like pretty good queer representation. Iconfell, there was a moment where I was like halfway through the game in which I was like, I think literally everyone in this game is queer or not, or non-binary, or just some variety of queer or genderqueer. I think literally every character. I don't know if it's every character because I haven't finished the game yet. How do you spell it? Iconfell. Let's see. Ikenfell. Iconfell. My brother knows what a non-binary person is thanks to Undertale. So I'm kind of thankful about that. Yeah, Undertale. I like Undertale a lot. Anyway, yeah, I can tell. That's currently playing through it. It's like it's an RPG it's like a pixel art RPG. So like it's not going to be for everyone, but I'm enjoying playing it. It's got like it's a magic school. It's one of those stories. Just a pleasant game to play through. It's not it's not. It doesn't have like a deep, somber story in the way that like a Night in the Woods or a Wander Song has. But I'm enjoying it. Good game. Yeah, I guess that's it for tonight. Be back for D2 tomorrow. Can't really deal with somber right now. Yeah. 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 Well, then I definitely would not recommend Kentucky Route Zero for you right now. Wander Song's got a sort of like posy somberness, though. It's like the main character is just like a very positive person. This like it's the kind of positiveness that I find that I connect with rather than reject, because it has an underlying darkness to it that feels very realistic. Of like just someone trying to do their best to bring joy to the world, even though they don't feel it all the time. Yeah, I can Fells pretty pleasant. What's your ending music from? It's a royalty-free track. I forget what it's called. It's like Pleasant Melody or something generic like that. I've looked into. I don't think it's a particular classical song. I found the artist's name when looking it up at some point, but I couldn't find anything to do with. I couldn't find the actual like song name outside of what the database I got my royalty-free stuff listed it as. So just random royalty-free track. Gotta check if Iconfell's in the Switch New Year's sale. Yeah, it seems like a good game to play on Switch. Hope it is. Alright, that's it. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great night, great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.